is in the Sweet 16, so why not? Tip-off just moments away. You know it's a big game when the Swarthmore mascot is here. The Garnet Phoenix, Michael Caprice and Jeff Hunter to take the tip. Jeff Hunter, Little East Conference Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year. As Caprice wins the tip and the Centennial Conference Player of the Year, Vinny D'Angelo keeps it alive. Cal Hansen had a monster game last week as D'Angelo rises and knocks home the three. Looking to keep their hot shooting streak alive. We're 58 and 57% respectfully in the first two games of the tournament. As a quick answer from Keene State, number 4, Nate Seau. D'Angelo running quickly, looking for Caprice, can't get it to him, gonna go up himself and may have gotten rejected by Hunter, knocked away, and the Owls will take over. But I mentioned Jeff Hunter was the Little East Conference Player of the Year and Defensive Player of the Year this year. And of course, first team All-LEC, 18.9 points per game, 13.9 rebounds per game, and 2.8 blocks. An absolute monster on both ends. Sets the off-ball screen, now has it against Caprice. Caprice, a tough low-post defender, but Jeff Hunter made it look easy. Jeff Hunter also on the All-LEC defensive team, of course, being Defensive Player of the Year. Cal Hansen takes it across, looking for D'Angelo, being face guarded by Seau. Hansen going to take it himself, pump fake, goes up and gets rejected. Keene State going the other way, going to pull it back out and slow it down. Jarek Shishon with the block. Hunter, not much of a jump shooter, does most of his work on the low block, kind of like Michael Caprice, where every now and then you'll see a mid-range two or maybe a three out of him. Step back, triple off the back iron. Hansen finds Caprice. D'Angelo tried the backdoor cut. Visconti's yet to touch the ball. Caprice working against Hunter, tries to drop step. The left-handed layup is through. So tough to stay on your feet and not jump when you get that low into the block. A dribbler. Out to the wing. Hunter on the top of the key, driving to the low block. D'Angelo there for the double team. Hunter tries to rip through, gets his own rebound, right back up and in. Averages near 14 rebounds a game for a reason. Got to get a body on him at all times on the offensive and defensive glass. D'Angelo thought about the three again from the same spot. Almost got it ripped away. Ball on the floor. And Hansen, just saved it. Nearly rolled an ankle, keeping it alive. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Shaw fighting for it. Takes the tough mid-range and puts it in. Just barely past Jeff Hunter's block attempt. Now a drive, kicks it right back out to the corner. Hunter with the dribble handoff and fouled from behind by Hansen. You can count it. Mason Jean Baptiste felt the slight opening and cashed in. Few offensive possessions in a row now that number 4 Nate Seau has gotten very good interior pressure on this Swarthmore defense. Has kind of taken it right under the rim and kicked it right back out. Both offenses look great early on as Seau, his free throw will fall. Nate Seau, only a 58% free throw shooter. He gets the first one to fall. D'Angelo kicks it to the corner. Hansen, good closeout defense, and may have gotten a piece again on the Cal Hansen jumper. Jarek Shishon driving in, a lot of contact, too strong. Caprice, a fight for it, gets the defensive rebound. D'Angelo the other way, looking for Visconti, finds Shaw. D'Angelo, top of the key, open from deep, and hits it. Two for two from beyond the arc, 6 early points for Vinny D'Angelo. Driving with the left, tried the rip through against Hansen, but good defense by Cal Hansen. Hansen now on the wing, looking for Shaw. May have had Capri's momentarily, now gets it to him on the low block. Hunter is lurking for the double team. Here's a double team from the other side. Goes up anyway, can't get his offensive rebound. Good double from the back end side from Jarek Sean to disrupt the look. Rising again, but a foul before the shot. Offensive foul! They get Jeff Hunter for the moving screen as there's a timeout on the floor. 15:38 left in the first half. Swarthmore leads 10-9. We'll take a short break. Stick with us on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Back from the timeout break here on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Luke Nichols, happy to welcome you to the Tarbell Pavilion where Keene State takes on the Swarthmore College Garnet. And Keene State 28-1 on the year. Their only loss this year was to then 11-ranked Middlebury. I was speaking earlier to a few people, and the reason that Keene State is ranked higher in the D3Hoops.com rankings, but Swarthmore got the better seed in the NCAA tournament, is because Swarthmore played the tougher strength of schedule. It said Keene State didn't really have the good numbers for the strength of schedule, and that's where Swarthmore got the higher seed. Visconti now on the wing, looking for Corzine. Corzine on the low block with the right hand off the back iron. Good hustle back down the floor to pick up on Jeff Hunter from Corzine, kind of matching his lankiness with the long arms. A lot of high ball screens set early on from Jeff Hunter as well. He gets it away with 10 on the shot clock. That's Aronson who gives it away. Right back to Aronson. His three from the wing. Ooh, way off. Spencer Aronson faced off against his brother last week against Tufts. And Spencer came away with the win. Visconti is rejected at the rim by Jeff Hunter. Ball is tipped and somehow stays in favor of Keene State. Jeff Hunter double team. Paquette comes over but still finishes off the glass. Great composure from the Little East Player of the Year. Off-ball foul called against Spencer Aronson, his first. Cal Hansen and Michael Caprice check back in as Colin Shaw and Eddie Paquette will take a seat. I'd have to imagine it's kind of the same substitutions as the last two games in the first and the second round, where it's very limited rest for D'Angelo, Caprice, and Visconti. And then maybe Shaw sits a bit more, maybe Hansen sits a bit more, with Paquette coming in being a solid replacement. But we'll see. D'Angelo not really moving near the low block, just finds Visconti, who now gets it into Caprice. Caprice has it stripped but regains possession. Gets Hunter in the air. Few pump fakes and finishes through the contact. Great defense from Jeff Hunter. Caprice really had nothing but just work through it with that strong frame. 12-11. Swarthmore regains the lead. Mid-range two off the glass. Tahim Dupree, first bucket of the game. D'Angelo looking to answer quick. Corzine, offensive rebound, gets his man in the air and finishes with the left. I was going to mention, Hunter likes to go for the block. You throw up a pump fake, maybe a second, that could get him in the air, draw a foul, or at least get you a cleaner look. Stuck along the baseline, now out to Hunter, who gets stripped by Corzine. Visconti the other way, finds Hansen, streaking to the bucket. Corzine, Visconti, and finished off by Hansen. 16-13. Swarthmore leads. Driving in, comes to a jump shot. The right-handed floater tipped around. Corzine gains control. D'Angelo, Hansen, and Visconti run the 3-on-3 break. Foul and the bucket. Vinny D'Angelo finishes through the blocking foul of Spencer Aronson. And he will head to the line for one more. So Vinny D'Angelo, 2 threes. And now, possibly, a three-point play the old-fashioned way. Assistant coach Shane Leffler yelling out instructions to his guys as D'Angelo cannot convert off the back iron. We'll stay at 18-13. In the corner, driving in with the left, offers a fake. Corzine doesn't bite, has to kick it back out. Great defense from George Corzine along the perimeter. Mid-range, 2, cannot fall. Mason Jean-Baptiste likes the mid-range game, often called a lost art, but honestly feels like it's making a comeback. D'Angelo thought about the step back, but a good recovery from Nate Seau. Dribble handoff, D'Angelo stuck against Hunter, needs to get it away or put up a shot, finds Capri's wide open, who finishes with the right hand. Jeff Hunter forgot about Capri's, and no one picked him up. Great patience from D'Angelo as well. Realized he was stuck, couldn't get off a clean look, and scanned, and a travel is called. Another turnover called against the Owls. Tarble Pavilion is rocking early on. 20-13, Swarthmore leads. We'll stick with you, give you some updates from around the rest of the tournament. With 6:35 remaining in the first half, Oswego State leads top-ranked Randolph-Macon 29-19. Could be a big-time upset. Then the third game, Mary Hardin Baylor and Christopher Newport set to kick off in just about 1 minute. Then Mount Union and North Park will start at 7:45. Some other updates, games that have already concluded. Wisconsin-Whitewater defeated Johns Hopkins 83-82 in overtime after what some are saying are some questionable calls in Wisconsin-Whitewater's favor. But hey, game's over now. Not much we can do about it. Wheaton takes down St. Joseph, and Wisconsin-Oshkosh takes down Rowan 91-72. A dominant showing from Oshkosh. Keene State exits their team huddle. With 11:41 remaining in the first half, Swarthmore leads 20-13 and have so far only committed one personal foul. Initially it was Capri's to inbound, then it was Paquette. Now Cal Hansen will inbound and get it to Visconti. Visconti on the elbow, looking to create some space with the shoulder. The right-handed layup is good. Bunch of tough shots being made by this Garnet offense. Some great contests from Keene State, just better offense. 22-13, the Garnet lead by 9. Off the screen, finds Hunter, his left-handed shot, too strong, batted around. Offensive rebound for the Owls, ripped away by Visconti and picked up by Capri's. Right back to Visconti, who crosses. Capri's on the elbow. So often just makes great passes. Not that time, went off the back of the arm of what looked like Octavio Brito. Deep three in transition, rims out. Colin Shaw. Shaw was just masterful in that first game against SUNY Delhi. And the entire team just put on a show in the second game. As Capri's right back on the near side elbow this time. 10 on the shot clock, going to take it himself in the low block, work towards the other side. His right-handed layup falls home. More tough shots as Jarek Cichon gives it away. Hunter now along the baseline. Driving in, lost it, ball on the floor. A few players on the floor as well. Looks like it will be a jump ball. And Keene State will keep possession. Looked like Hansen and Paquette, the freshman, diving on the ground. Keene State wants a timeout. Just a 30-second timeout. So I mentioned how Kyle Hansen and Eddie Paquette were incredible in that second round game against St. John Fisher. Kyle Hansen with 23 points, 7 for 10 from the field, 5 of 7 from beyond the arc. And Eddie Paquette with 15 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. The freshman stepping up. You'll love to see it. But Octavio Brito for Keene State, first team All-LEC, averages 20.6 points per game, 6.8 rebounds, and is 44% from three-point land. Nate Seau, LEC all-defensive team, and as a team, they average 86.3 points per game and hold their opponents to 67 points per game. Unbelievable. And of course, their head coach Ryan Kane, the Little East Conference Coach of the Year. Slipped after the dribble handoff. 1 second remaining. They won't get a shot off. It looked like Brito and Hunter just didn't realize there was only about 3 seconds left when they kind of started to get into their offense. It looked like they thought they had more time. But Swarthmore will inbound with a full court press being offered by the Owls. D'Angelo guarded by Seau. Gives him a light elbow, creates some space. Being hounded by Nate Seau. Just gets it away to Corzine. Paquette tries the back door. Aronson read that perfectly. D'Angelo going to try the fadeaway. Mid-range two! Wow, Vinny D'Angelo. Nate Seau had him in a cell for about 28 seconds and just hits the tough elbow jumper. Driving in the two-handed flush. Octavio Brito. D'Angelo nearly lost it, but regains. Looking for Shaw, now Corzine. Backdoor cut, left-handed finish, too easy. Corzine saw it the entire way. So many off-ball screens, so much off-ball movement from this Garnet team. It's just so hard to defend. Brito with a height advantage against Paquette. Kosmalski calling for the double team. Fades away, too strong. Oh, Paquette nearly kept it alive, but stepped out of bounds, and the official giving somewhat of a warning to Julian Levin, telling him he's got to sit down. And Lenji Kosmalski actually, if anything, a bit confused But what the official is asking, Julian Levin seems to be in agreement. He's always, always talking on the bench. So I imagine he won't be happy sitting down for mostly the remainder of this game. Mid-range two from the elbow, too strong. Eddie Paquette the rebound. And 28-15. SWAT looking to build a lead. Driving in Paquette with the left hand. Can't get it to fall. Hunter, the defensive rebound. Aronson in the corner, right back out to the elbow. Top of the key, open Seau. Looks like a blocking foul. Called on Vinny D'Angelo. Only the second team foul of the game for Swarthmore. Only the first personal foul for Vinny D'Angelo. Timeout on the floor with 7:47 remaining. Swarthmore leads 28-15. We'll be right back on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Back after the break. And Keene State to inbound. 22 seconds on the shot clock. That's number 4, Nate Seau to inbound. Finds Jean-Baptiste right out to Hunter. Driving in with the left. Couldn't sneak it past Capri's. Visconti there for the rebound. Finds Paquette. Hansen open from the corner. Can't hit it. Long rebound, sails out of bounds. I'd have to imagine if you give Cal Hansen 9 more looks that open from that spot on the floor, he's making every single one of them. Usually just an absolutely knockdown shooter when wide open. Aronson shakes his defender, but short on his 3 ball. Paquette takes it across. He's going to slow to get in their offense. Now drives with the right. Shakes his man. Hunter there for the help. Shaw on an island on the low block. Needs to get it away. Just gets to Capri's. Hand off to Visconti. Looking for Capri's. The bounce pass to Capri's. Not before the foul. Trying to make out who they got. I believe it was Jarek. Yes, Jarek C. Sean got a handful of the jersey of Michael Capri's. Would have been a 10-yard holding call if we were on the football field. Replay first down. Visconti to inbound. Looking for D'Angelo. Couldn't get it to him now. Into Capri's on the low block. Has plenty of space if he wants to go to work. The right-handed post hook was good. Wow. Michael Capri's in the low post this first half has been unstoppable. Now 4 for 5 in every bucket. Coming from in between the blocks as a foul is called. Wonder if they're going to get Visconti or Capri. It will be George Visconti. My apologies. Capri's now 5 for 6 from the field with 10 points. Just 2 points behind D'Angelo for the lead. Driving in with the left hand. Couldn't hit it. Just a bit too strong off the glass again. You go up with the left hand, probably feels a bit better. You have more of a kind of the range to hit it off the glass. The right hand, when you're closer to the defender, makes it that much more difficult. Caprice on the wing to the low block again against Hunter. Just bully ball, but too strong on the layup. Gets his own rebound. Didn't hit the rim. Shot clock does not reset. 5 remaining. The left-handed post hook cannot fall and tips away his own rebound. So I apologize for the jinx. As I mentioned, Caprice has been dominant in the low post. Went 0 for 2 on his looks there. But still has decent success against Hunter and is most definitely tiring him out with the constant work defensively. Brito trying to shake Visconti, forcing up the shot, can't hit it. Octavio Brito with the clear tunnel vision once he got in the paint. Was going to put up a jumper or a floater or anything, no matter what. Stolen from behind, kept alive. Brito streaking the other way and flushes it home again. Colin Shaw could not catch up after the steal from Visconti. And, oh, man, a near circus layup from Vinny D'Angelo. And a personal foul is called against Keene State. And the Keene State support squad behind their bench is not pleased. So D'Angelo missed his first attempt at the free throw line and hits his second. Only the second and third free throw attempts this half for the Garnet. And only the fourth total free throw attempt in the game. So only one for the Owls. D'Angelo knocks down both. Back up to a 15-point lead. Brito finds Hunter. Hunter working against Caprice. Finds a wide open man. Corzine couldn't get the block. Nate Seau found an opening on the block. Nearly got a steal against D'Angelo, who has to kick it back out. Under 5 minutes in this first half. D'Angelo tried to shake his man. Spots up from deep. Can't get the 4-point play. But head coach Ryan Kane is just irate. Vinny D'Angelo at the line to take 3. And hits the first. D'Angelo hits the second, and the Italian hands from the student section opposite of the team bench. They're high and they're proud. They're up there. 3 for 3 from the line. Even a chef's kiss from Devin Berger, it seems. D'Angelo will take a seat, 35-19. Swarthmore leads. With 4 minutes remaining, you start to think, all right, where can we get this deficit to where we're comfortable going into halftime if you're Keene State? As Brito forces up another tough look. And I do not agree with that foul call. It looks like Brito completely just threw his entire upper body into George Visconti, but Visconti looked like he stood his ground. Even kind of looks like he got hit in the face with the kind of whiplash motion that he made. But nevertheless, Octavio Brito knocks down the first one. And Vinny D'Angelo, after about a 10-second rest, right back in. He'll check in for Visconti, who now has 2 personal fouls. Octavio Brito, 2 for 2. A 76% free throw shooter on the year. Hansen gets the inbound, hands it off to D'Angelo. D'Angelo, a bit slow and gets it across. Corzine to set the high ball screen. D'Angelo drives in, dumps it off to Caprice. Can't finish at the rack. Aronson picks up the defensive floorboard in transition. Triple, can't fall. Hansen the rebound. Great box out from Vinny D'Angelo on Octavio Brito. Entry pass tipped away by Hunter, stolen by Keene State. Right back the other way. Aronson along the corner, tiptoeing to not go out of bounds. And Brito will reset, guarded by Hansen. Rises from deep, and another foul is called, this time on Cal Hansen. And it will be 3 shots for Octavio Brito. When we come back from break, Swarthmore leads 35-21. Octavio Brito will head to the line, looking to make it just an 11-point deficit for the Owls. And with 3:45 remaining in the second half, let's say he makes all 3. Keene State head coach Ryan Kane thinking we could wants to try and cut it to at least a 5-point deficit before half, and SWAT looking to get it back up to that 15, 17-point lead range. Brito, first free throw, rims out. Second of the 3, the same result. Looking to salvage a 1 for 3 and will. Jean-Baptiste picks up D'Angelo. Uses a light screen from Shaw. Now Corzine working towards that low block. Had Shaw momentarily on the backdoor cut. Goes up against Hunter and converts. Again, great defense from Jeff Hunter, but a better offense from the big men of the Garnet. Brito shakes D'Angelo, slips on the floor, travel headed the other way. D'Angelo didn't provide enough kind of physicality, didn't hit him enough on the body to where it could have been called a blocking foul or any kind of foul. Looked like a clear just kind of slippage right outside of that near side block. Corzine on the elbow, driving in against Hunter, backing him down. One pump fake, goes with the right-handed hook, and he gets it! Keene State wanted to travel, but he held that pivot foot down. Deep 3, short. Rebound Shaw. Visconti jumped off his seat for that defensive rebound like he was going to grab it himself. Hansen on the wing, work towards the top of the key, dumps it off. Corzine with 4 straight points, looking to make it 6, gets him in the air again, and this time called for the travel. That time it was a travel, but the one before definitely had that pivot foot down and just he does it so well, just using his upper body, the shoulder, to gain separation. Corner, triple falls. Jarrett Sean. 39-25, big time 3 to stop the bleeding for the Owls. Caprice driving in, kicks it away. Shaw thought about the 3, steps in, wide open, mid-range, rims out, ball knocked away, and will stay, but the sideline official looks like he will overrule the baseline official and will. Honestly, looked like it could have gone either way. Paquette, his hand was kind of going in the motion to knock it out of bounds. And that is why they gave Keene State benefit of the doubt. Checking on some more scores during this 30-second timeout. Oswego State goes into halftime leading 38-26 over Randolph-Macon, who's called the favorite to win the 2023 NCAA tournament. 6:14 remaining in the first half. Christopher Newport leads Mary Hardin Baylor 23-14. And just about 5 minutes in, Mount Union 13-11 over North Park. Both teams exit the huddles. Keene State to start with it. Jean Baptista inbound. Nate Seau has been incredible defensively against D'Angelo. D'Angelo has gotten some good shots to fall, but Seau has always been right in his face. Jean Baptiste wanted the 3 momentarily, now kicks it out to the top of the key. See Sean hit the 3 last possession. Brito fadeaway. Gets his own rebound. Dumps it off to Hunter. Hunter spinning with the left hand, drawing the foul. Octavio Brito knew that his jumper was going to be too short and fought for the offensive rebound. So Jeff Hunter, a 61% free throw shooter on the year, has his first one rattle home. Has taken by far the most free throw attempts on this Owls team, 139 attempts. Next closest is Octavio Brito with 94. Second one rims out. $1:20 remaining. Visconti driving in with the left hand, too strong, but Capri's there for the cleanup crew duty. 41-26. Brito working off the screen from Hunter, right-handed floater, short. Shaw rebound. And that will be a charge. Octavio Brito beat him to the spot. And Shaw ran right into him. I think the deciding factor especially was Shaw kind of leading with that forearm. Cal Hansen checks in for George Visconti. 1:09 remaining in this first half. More fouls in the latter half of it, but first 10 minutes absolutely flew by. Top of the key, 3 offline. Long rebound hit off Eddie Paquette's thigh. And it will stay Keene State ball. TJ Chapman, a late substitution. He will check in for Cal Hansen. Jean-Baptiste inbound. Hunter gives it away. Mid-range deuce is good from Octavio Brito. Man, he gets up there. I mean, he's got like a Kevin Durant-esque jumper where it's just hard to block because you can't really get that high. That floater rims out from Paquette. 35 seconds remaining. The Owls could have forced a 2-for-1. Mid-range two, can't fall. Swarthmore will hold for the last look. Shaw to bring it across. Most likely will go with just about 10 seconds. Brito went for the steal. Very aggressive steal attempt. 4 seconds remaining. Driving in, stopping on a dime. Can't get the roll. Just rimmed out at the last second. And at the end of the first half, as both teams really hustle into the locker room. Wow, 41-28. Swarthmore leads.
No, I didn't. What a great guy. Yeah, easy going guy. Sounds really good to me.
Welcome back in, everyone, to the Tarble Pavilion here on the campus of Swarthmore College, where Swarthmore is taking on Keene State in this Sweet 16 matchup. Swarthmore leads 41-28 after a very strong first half. Myself, Luke Nichols, happy to join you on the Centennial Conference Digital Network in Swarthmore, looking to hold on for 20 more minutes to get one more game from the Tarble Pavilion tomorrow night against Nichols College. But the biggest thing I noticed looking over these team stats, looking over the stats at halftime, biggest thing, points in the paint, 28 points in the paint for the Garnet, just 14 for Keene State. You would think maybe the points in the paint would dip for the Garnet, being that Jeff Hunter is just the anchor of this defense, standing at 6'7", averaging nearly 3 blocks a game, Defensive Player of the Year in his conference. But no, if anything, the points in the paint have gone up from last week. Very impressive stuff what they're doing in the offensive low blocks, and especially the defensive low blocks. I mean, just only 14 points in the paint for Keene State. With Hunter and Brito, I mean, that's very impressive. SWAT to start with the ball, moving right to left. Keene State going left to right. The darker shade of red leads the lighter shade. D'Angelo takes it across. Got the scoring started in this game with a 3 in the first half. Man hits the deck. Capri's the pass too long, but knocked away off the foot of Octavio Brito. So SWAT keeps possession. Did not appear that Keene State had possession at all, so shot clock will stay at 18 seconds. D'Angelo looking for Capri's. Gets it to Shaw. Pounded by Jean-Baptiste. 7 on the shot clock. Shaw spots up, top of the key, 3. Ooh, off the back rim. Man, looked so good. I mean, I was ready to call it good. Driving in with the right hand, hanging in the air. And a foul is called. They get Michael Capri's for the contact against Nate Seau. Would have to imagine they talked about kind of driving the lane with more aggression, especially when Capri's is back there. Can get into foul trouble. Sometimes too easy can Michael Capri's. And first offensive possession of the second half, Seau just with a head of steam went right at him and knocks down both free throws. Only the first personal foul from Michael Capri's as the Owls trail by 11. Bit of a pause. Visconti just barely hangs on to it. High ball screen from Capri's, driving in, gets his man in the air, and finishes through the contact. Wanted the foul, but will take 2 all day long. Visconti's second bucket of the contest. Seau driving in, lost the ball on the floor. Visconti dives for it and just barely gets it away to Cal Hansen, who is fouled by Nate Seau. Seau dove right in the back of Cal Hansen's leg. So a loose ball foul, but still a foul. Setting up in their stack formation, although Jean-Baptiste is the only one offering some pressure against Vinny D'Angelo. D'Angelo cross is picked up by Brito. Brito, the lanky frame against D'Angelo. D'Angelo gets by him and draws a foul. Jeff Hunter seems to be the culprit, and he is, using the hands as D'Angelo attempted to drive to the rack. Only Hunter's second personal foul. The only one in any foul trouble for the Owls is Nate Seau with 3. D'Angelo drives in against Jean-Baptiste, gets it right back. Tries again, spots up, mid-range 2 is good. Stopped on a dime for the fadeaway. Seau driving in, kicks it away. Ooh, hesitated on the 3. See Sean hit one earlier. Didn't want to try it this time. Driving in, ripping through with the right hand, way off. Capri's the defensive rebound. Shaw up court, has Visconti in the corner, wasn't ready. So they'll reset, leading by 15. Backdoor cut for Visconti, too easy. Lost Sean. And Colin Shaw put the bounce pass on the money. Octavio Brito, guarded by Colin Shaw. Colin Shaw, one of the best defenders on this Garnet team. As that 3's off, long rebound. D'Angelo saves it to Visconti. Visconti takes it across. Has a lane with the left hand, now switches to the right. Can't get it to fall. Just barely rimmed out. Jeff Hunter landed a bit awkwardly. Right back up. And runs back the other way. Wing three is good. Jarek Sean from deep. Hesitated, like I said earlier, that time, no hesitation. Probably realized, why did I hesitate there? I'm not going to let that happen again. Good in-game adjustments. D'Angelo with the right hand, too strong. Only his third miss of the night. Brito dumps it off to Hunter. Hunter, the reverse lay is good. Quick 5-0 run for the Owls. Nearly got it right back. Was waiting for when Jean-Baptiste was going to try a steal against D'Angelo. Just looked like he was analyzing how he was taking it across half court. Just waiting for the perfect time to strike. It was nearly right there. Shaw with the right hand, high off the glass and in. Nearly hit the side of the backboard, but the perfect amount of English to fall. Kicked back out. Sean thought about it. Now an entry pass to the low block. See how wide open. Didn't want to try it against Michael Caprice, but Hunter has a mismatch. See how rises from deep, way off. That was Nate Seal's 31st three-point attempt as Caprice runs the length of the floor and gets the left-handed finish. But Seal just now 22% from beyond the arc. Brito, the long Euro step off the glass. Impressive stuff. Octavio Brito stands at 6'4", but the way he just controls his body with the length of the arms and the long legs, feels like he's 6'8". Caprice has a lane if he wants to try, go to the low post, and a big-time pump from Jeff Hunter. And he won't get away with that. 3 personal fouls as it looks like we'll have a media timeout as the Garnet lead, 51-37. Michael Caprice drew the foul, pardon me, against Jeff Hunter at the line. Cannot hit the first free throw. Splits him. 52-37. Keene State looking for a run. Dumps it away. Seau, the right-handed layup can't fall. Corzine in the game. Gets a defensive rebound. Visconti, top of the key. Looking for Corzine. Caprice. Even faked me out. Visconti wide open from the wing. Cashes in. Can't leave him that wide open without him making you pay. Corzine. Nearly a big block, but committed the foul instead. Corzine's first foul will send Nate Seau to the line to shoot two. The 5'8" junior out of Lowell, Massachusetts, majoring in sport management. Capri's to take a seat. Colin Shaw back in, as well as Vinny D'Angelo for Cal Hansen. So your five, along with those two, Eddie Paquette, George Corzine, and George Visconti. Hits the second. Leading by 16 are the Garnet. Mascot sitting down. Don't often see a mascot get this much time to sit down. Corzine in the low block, guarded by Hunter. Corzine throws up a pump fake and a travel called on George Corzine. His second of the game as we head back the other way. Needs to make sure that pivot foot is planted firmly before he can start working that non-pivot foot, and then the shoulder and the upper body. Hunter on the low block through a pair of defenders. Can't get his own rebound after a few tips from Corzine. Knocked away, but Swarthmore will keep it. Visconti didn't see Seau in his peripheral vision, but luckily the Garnet will keep it. D'Angelo crosses. Seau has picked him up nearly the entire game, at least when D'Angelo has been in. Now driving into the paint, the right-handed layup. Wow! The Centennial Conference Player of the Year with an unbelievable make. Seau was there the entire time again. Sean kicks it away to Seau. Seau got bumped, kicks it to the wing. A lot of traffic and another foul called on George Corzine, but Vinny D'Angelo saying, hey, I got beat back door. Not your fault. So 3 team fouls apiece with just one tick under 13 minutes in this second half. First free throw is good. Derek C. Schoen now up to 7 points. But has handled the ball a lot. He could have more if he sometimes a bit too hesitant on looks, but still playing well. As he can't hit the second, rebound tipped by Hunter. Shaw got it knocked away, and Paquette can't save it. Colin Shaw was tripped by Jarek C. Schoen, it seemed, as he was trying to make a play for the ball, but no call, as Keene State will get another possession. Stolen off the inbound by Vinny D'Angelo, but knocked away, and they'll have to reset. Quick score update with 2:33 remaining in the second half. Oswego State still leads Randolph-Macon 65-58. Hunter on the low block, guarded by Capri's. SWAT fans wanted to travel right back out to see Sean. A wild layup is way off. (57-40). The Garnet lead with a 3 can open up a 20-point lead. Right back to Paquette. Paquette using a bunch of screens from Capri's, who is fouled as he tried to roll to the bucket. They get Octavio Brito. That is Spencer Aronson, who will check in for Jarek Sean. No free throws just yet. Still got a few more take fouls to give. So Paquette will inbound to Visconti. Visconti rises, contested short, knew it as soon as it left his hands. And we go the other way. Brito in transition, three, knocked it down. Got lost in the transition defense by the Garnet and made them pay. Shaw maybe open momentarily. Capri's decided to keep it. Now D'Angelo will use the screen. Steps back from deep. Can't hit it. Just barely rimmed out. The Owls with some life. Brito. Looks like Capri's got a piece of it. As Visconti gets the rebound. Kosmalski telling his guys, hey, go, go, go. But taking their time. Want to get in their offense. Capri's has done some kind of work on the three-point wing, but gets it into Visconti with the clear height advantage against Seau. Again, lost in transition. Aronson can't make him pay. Offensive rebound, tipped back out. One extra pass. Steps into the elbow, and way off. The Garnet will let that one sail out of bounds. As we have another timeout on the floor. 59-43. The Garnet lead. We'll be right back on the Centennial Conference Digital Network. Back after the break, live from the Tarbell Pavilion here in Swarthmore, PA. Keene State came from Keene, New Hampshire, all the way down to Delaware County. I did appreciate that Vinny D'Angelo got introduced as from Delco, as he gets ripped by Taheem Dupree. Tried the jump stop, hands it off. Hunter, ooh, the blocking foul is called. A bit of a mess. They wanted the initial travel on Taheem Dupree, and they get the blocking foul on Vinny D'Angelo. It will be his third, so I think the boos and the moans and groans are a mixture of wanting a travel and then wanting a charge in D'Angelo's favor. But Jeff Hunter will go to the line to shoot two and makes the first. George Visconti will check in for Vinny D'Angelo, who may sit just a bit more than usual with those three personal fouls. Off on the second. Shaw the rebound to take it across, guarded by Brito, and breaks it easily. Shaw, open mid-range, hits it. Great give and go between Shaw and Corzine. Now Hunter looking to clear out, wants to take Corzine for himself, rises with the left hand offline. Cal Hansen the rebound. Shaw's good decision to kind of get the feet set as he crossed. He was a bit unsure whether Hansen crossed half court. Visconti driving in and fouled right around the wing. They get Tahim Dupree. And will be another side out for the Garnet. Corzine nearly got it tripped. Visconti comes up with it, has to get it away. Technically dribbled. 7 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Paquette into Corzine with a lane and hits it. Jeff Hunter sold out for the steal, and Corzine just barely sealed him off. Hunter looking to answer. Back-to-back possessions. He wants to do it himself, and back-to-back possessions just a bit too strong. An aggressive steal attempt from Dupree, who commits another foul against Visconti. Back-to-back personal fouls called on Tahim Dupree, who will stay in the game. And another foul. This time on Mason Jean-Baptiste, his first. And now, SWAT in the bonus for the remaining 9 minutes and 9 seconds. Visconti to the line. Hits the first. Visconti on the Centennial Conference second team, along with just now checking in Michael Caprice. Now a 20-point lead for the Garnet. Make it 21. 65-44. The Garnet lead Keene State. Lead 1 loss. Keene State. Lead undefeated on the road, Keene State. Brito looking to answer. A bullet pass picked off by Shaw. Shaw nearly got it stolen from behind. Takes it all the way and is, stuffed at the rim by Octavio Brito. He just pinned it on the backboard, but is now favoring his right leg. Jean-Baptiste into Hunter, right back out to the top of the key. Steps in for the mid-range deuce, offline. Hunter, the offensive rebound, and finishes with the right. Octavio Brito, heavily, clearly limping on that right leg, even called for a substitution. Hansen nearly got it stolen, just gets it away. Corzine outside of the elbow, works towards that low block, finds Hansen. Open three, can't hit it. Capri's the offensive one-handed rebound and is fouled on his putback chance. And a timeout on the floor. The Garnet extend the lead to 19. So far, a dominant showing again. Can it continue in these final 8 minutes? Find out when we return. Michael Capriz will head to the free throw line after getting fouled, grabbing that offensive rebound. Cannot hit the first. Usually a very solid free throw shooter. But back-to-back trips, he's missed his first attempt. And back-to-back trips, he's hit his second attempt. Top of the key shot, just rimming out. Man, halfway home and popped out. From Spencer Aronson. D'Angelo back in the game. Visconti's calling for it. He wants it. Guarded by, oh man, dropped him but didn't take the shot. Finds Capriz, who finishes. A subtle crossover from Vinny D'Angelo on Sean, as a foul is called on the other end, and Landry Kosmalski, not a fan, is a gross understatement. Eddie Paquette checks in for Cal Hansen, and Colin Shaw enters the game for George Visconti. Visconti up to 13 points, but was very quiet in that first half, has really played very well since the start of this half. Long pass. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Keene State to get off a look. Jean-Baptiste going to take one early, long miss. Shaw picks it up. Shaw driving with the right-handed floater, and it falls! A few bounces before it found its home. Hunter looking to answer, cannot again! D'Angelo crosses over at midcourt driving and then finishes with the left! (72-46). The Garnet lead Keene State in the Sweet 16 round. Wow. And some updates from around the nation. Oswego State has taken down Randolph-Macon 74-63. Oswego State, the second-ranked team by the computer in the tournament, but Randolph-Macon was the first. We'll count it as an upset. Christopher Newport leads Mary Hardin Baylor 50-44 with 10 minutes remaining in the game. And then at halftime, Mount Union leads North Park 56-47. The winner of tomorrow night's Elite Eight matchup will go on to play one of Wheaton or the winner of the Christopher Newport and Mary Hardin Baylor matchup in the Final Four. Currently the largest lead of the ball game for the Garnet, and it will stay that way. 72-46, they lead by 26. Ball on the floor, ripped away by Cio, but on the deck, Capriz goes, and Visconti ends up with it. But it will be, I believe, a 10-second violation, or did Landry Kosmalski get a timeout in time? A lot of bodies hit the deck, so maybe an extensive cleanup crew job. But it will be a 10-second violation. So Keene State to take over. 6:24 remaining. Down by 26. There's not many bad shots anymore for the Owls. You even have the smallest opening of space, you gotta take it. See how kicks it away. Jean-Baptiste will take it, can't make it. Rebound Capri's. D'Angelo with a head of steam in the low block, just gets it away to Shaw. Swarthmore going with the Twin Towers look with Corzine and Capri's. Both big men in. Corzine against Hunter, and another travel called on George Corzine. Gotta say, 26-point lead, it feels like a much closer game. I don't know if it's just the energy in here has never wavered. Keene State always playing tough defense. If I had to guess, it's probably just the tough shot making by Swarthmore and the great defense by Keene State as that ball's knocked away. And will be Swarthmore possession. Capri's to inbound, finds D'Angelo. Still no real full court press from the Owls. As D'Angelo doubled as he crosses, but gets it away. Right back into him, finds Corzine, one pump fake, can't finish with the left. Gets his own rebound. Gets it away to D'Angelo, open. Right over to Shaw, even more open, and hits it. So yeah, looking to answer, push off on D'Angelo, opens up some space as he gets the floater, and it looks like an early emptying of the bench for Keene State. Visconti driving in, got fouled on the way up by Jeff Hunter. Swarthmore currently leading by 27 as a platoon swap awaits the Owls. Visconti hits the first. Michael Capri's will check out for the Garnet, and like I said, an entire new group for Keene State. They'll get a nice ovation from their supporters and Swarthmore fans alike. Only one loss the entire year. It looks like they will fall in the Sweet 16, but again, only one loss the entire year is unbelievable. The new starting five for Keene State, you have number 0, Tahim Dupree, number 2, Mike Carruthers, number 33, Liam Johnston, number 24, Spencer Aronson, still in, and number 30, Max Bonnie Lyles. As most of the main guys, at least all of the starting five, well, except for Kyle Hansen, most of the starting five, I should say, exits for the Garnet. Matt Mulvey with his first minutes of the night. TJ Chapman back in. And if you heard the loud ovation moments ago, it was for Michael Capri's, Vinny D'Angelo, Colin Shaw, and George Visconti, who will most likely not return. Hansen got pushed into the scorer's table. And that is a wild no call. I mean, the entire arena saw it. Everyone has their hands up. It was, wow. I mean, Keene State the other way on offense, driving in against Chapman. Number 2 versus number 2. And Mike Carruthers heads to the line. So final numbers for the starting five, assuming Devin Berger will check in for Cal Hansen. We'll start with Vinny D'Angelo, 23 points, 8 of 12 shooting, 2 of 3 from deep, 5 for 6 from the line, along with 4 assists. George Visconti, 15 points, 5 of 9 from the field, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Colin Shaw with 11, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 55% from the field. Michael Capri's, a double-double from Michael Capri's, 18 points, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists, and 1 steal. Cal Hansen, 2 points on 1 for 5 shooting, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Devin Berger checks in along with Aiden Godfrey. Grazine most likely done for the rest of the night as well. He'll finish with 8 points, 5 rebounds. Aronson driving in with the right hand offline, knocked out of bounds, and will stay Owls' possession. Media timeout on the floor. We'll take a short break as well as Julian Levin meets his guys at half court, 77-50. Swarthmore leads Keene State. We'll be right back. The Start the Buses chant has officially broken out in the student section of the Swarthmore side. Keene State to inbound, knocked away, will stay Owls' possession. TJ Chapman with the deflection. Matt Ward in the game, guarding Spencer Aronson. Deep 3 from Aronson is good. Spencer Aronson from way beyond. Godfrey nearly stepped in bounds, just gets it to Mulvey, who steps out of bounds. So Keene State will take over. Ball knocked away, and we'll stay here. So, just about 4 or 5 inbounds plays in the last, feels like 30 seconds. Pull up 3, offline, tipped away, on the floor, bodies hitting the deck. Ball still loose, and then a foul. Looks like it'll be against TJ Chapman. Number 53, Toby Thornburg, to check in for Aiden Godfrey. The 1-and-1 offline as Chapman gets the rebound. Finds Matt Mulvey. Mulvey double teamed at half, just gets it away. Some stifling defense being provided by the Owls. As a foul, it looks like 35 feet from the bucket, will send TJ Chapman to the line. Looking to get into the scoring column with 2 free throws. And hits the first. and the second for TJ Chapman, the senior out of Shaker, Ohio. Thornburg comes up with the steal. Going to take it across himself. Fine Chapman. 4-on-1 break. Matt Mulvey. Sidestep. 3-ball. Can't hit it. Chapman the long offensive rebound. Looking for Matt Ward. He won't take it. Mulvey and Chapman nearly tripping over each other as Mulvey tried to feed Thornburg to no avail. Aronson in transition. Triple. Can't hit it. More substitutions soon to enter for the Owls as another steal in the backcourt leads to an open three for Taheem Dupree. (79-56). Matt Ward crosses. Picks up his dribble really quickly, nearly gets it taken away from him. Finds Chapman, who will spot up from deep and hit it. Quick timeout just for substitutions after Chapman's wide open corner triple. Will now bring in Quay Agoyo and Julian Levin. If we remember, way back in the beginning of the first half, Levin got told to, quiet it down by the one official. Gotta say, he gets a bucket. No chance this place is gonna be quiet. Newcomers for Keene State, number 23, Gabe Bristow, who spots up from the wing, can't hit the three. And also number 34, L.J. Hicks. Number 10, Sean Cullen. Agoyo can't hit the left-handed layup. Going the other way, Tyler Dill as well into the game, and Ryan Donahue, his three just rims out. Levin the rebound. See, you even hear it on a defensive rebound. Imagine he knocks down a three. Body's hitting the deck. Went all out for the steal. Agoyo driving in and got it stripped. Sean Cullen, 6'5", freshman from Rhode Island. That's the wide open steal and score. Wanted another one. Couldn't get it. Berger driving in. Finds Levin. Levin kicks it right back out. Matt Ward's three from the corner, too strong. So Swarthmore will move on to face Nichols College tomorrow night at 7:15, right back here from the Tarbell Pavilion. Nichols College played great defense against Stockton University early on. Not a big three-point shooting team, but they get the job done inside the paint. Had 48 points inside the paint against Stockton University. Agoyo finds Thornburg. Levin wanted it on the perimeter. And it looks as though the Owls will dribble it out. Or maybe not. Corner three offline anyway. Devin Berger the rebound. And the Swarthmore Garnet move on to the Elite Eight. Final score 82-58. An absolutely dominant showing in this second half from the Garnet. 48 total points in the paint. Only 13 bench points as well, but the starters were incredible. Michael Capri's with 18 points and 11 rebounds, 8 for 12 from the field. He made Defensive Player of the Year. Jeff Hunter work all night long. I am absolutely elated. We get one more game with the Garnet from the Tarbell Pavilion. Luke Nichols signing off. See everyone tomorrow night.